And the thought never crossed my mind that day that it might be my last day alive. And it was. And then it wasn't. About 8,000 volts of electricity traveled down a metal ladder and went into the body of my friend and me. 8,000 volts in my hands, out my feet, out my socks, out my boots. And it killed me. It killed my friend. Only I came back to life. Ever since, I've been on a path to creating happiness and fulfillment in my life. And I've moved into supporting people on that same journey. My name is Danny Bader, and I help people master the mindset and the tools they need to move from just living to being fully alive and engaged in their life. Fulfillment encompasses all the areas of your life. And fulfillment is defined as I am getting everything out of life that I want. Now notice it doesn't say I got everything. You don't need to have everything in life to be fulfilled. You have some things and then you're moving towards other things. And the message is really this. I think in organizations where there's a challenge of turnover and culture and burnout and these things, I, from my heart, really challenge folks in organizations. Do they have more work to do on themselves, which really comes back to a lot of the principles. I didn't invent these principles. They've been around forever, and they're quite powerful. So rather than play the victim, I think, can you do more things to enhance your resilience and your fulfillment in life? I was going through the motions in life. Anybody ever been there before? You're stuck, you're in a rut, you're in a funk. I call it the valley of the victim. When we're a victim, we don't own what happened to us. Right? We don't own it. We blame, life is not fair, all these other things. There's no traction here, man. There's no traction here. I go down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina in October. One particular day I go out and my goal is to buy a hose because I'm gonna drive my Jeep onto the beach and I'm gonna put one end of the hose in the window, one end in the tailpipe, and leave the engine running because life beat Danny Bader. And I call my mom. And she says, when are you coming home? We can't wait to see you. And I have a lump in my throat as big as a softball. And I said, Mom, I love you too. I'll be home in a few days. And I walked out of the phone booth. And for the first time, from July until October, the little voice in my head said this: I wonder what it's going to be like when I get better. I wonder what it's going to be like when I get better. And I got in my Jeep the next day and I drove home. You have your near death, I had mine. No light, no tunnel. Do the work. Build it strong, sturdy, steadfast, able to withstand the storms of life. Each day you wake up, you come back to life. Don't wait for tragedy to strike. Are you living with a radical reverence for this wonderful journey we call life?